Well, hello there. Front office topic here today. We're going to spend some time and talk about the service recovery request log as well as the courtesy welcome call log. So first, let's talk about that service recovery and request log. This is really going to speak about the importance of ensuring that items our guests have requested have been fulfilled. Some examples are going to be towels, rollaways, pillows, and more. The importance of ensuring items needing repair have been addressed per a guest request as well. This can run the range from a new TV remote battery to air conditioning or plumbing issues, as well as numerous other things, obviously. There's so many things that can go wrong in a guest room. So some important things that need to be on this log, and a blank log that you can use will also be included elsewhere on the one website should your property not have a log all ready to go. But some items that are going to go on this log are going to be the room number, the guest name, the item needing corrected by the maintenance or housekeeping crew, or the item the guest has requested, when the call was taken, what team member took the call initially, who the item or request was assigned to fulfill with the guest, and then when the follow-up call was completed by the team member. Now, it's not always going to be the same team member that took the initial call, but it might be. This is just depending on how the front office is staffed at the property. Clearly, before we do the follow-up call, we want to probably verify with the team member who was assigned the request to ensure that it even got completed. That would be pretty uncomfortable if it didn't. So what if we ourselves were the individual that had to handle the request, if we've got a very small property that may not have housekeeping or maintenance on in the evening perhaps? I would say to still complete the follow-up call. It just shows that extra bit of concern and effort on our part. So the call should be something such as this. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This is Dan from Guest Services. I'm just calling to ensure the item you requested was delivered to your satisfaction. Great. Thanks so much. We're here 24 hours a day should there be anything else we can help with. Thanks again. Something to that effect, but you can come up with your own. If you know the room has small children in it, it's best to probably not do any follow-up calls after 8 p.m. If you know the room is only adult travelers, I would go until 9 p.m. with these follow-up calls. So next is the courtesy welcome call log. The importance of ensuring our guests have been thoroughly welcomed to our hotel and have been provided a chance to view their room while we try to gather some initial feedback. So the importance of receiving any feedback, especially negative, so that we can have a chance very early in the guest stay to rectify things with them that may not be quite perfect. This also gives us yet another chance to use that word welcome with our guests, if we may have forgot to use it during check-in. So on this log, it's going to be similar to the service recovery request log. And there will be a sample of log as this on the one website as well. So this is going to have the room number, guest name, check-in time, courtesy call time, any feedback or situations the guest may have presented to us, and the team member's initials who's completing the callback. So we probably want to wait around 20 minutes after the guest check-in has completed. Don't do it prior to this, as the guest may have not made it to their room yet, let alone had a chance to look things over. If you wait too long, though, the guest may have gone to the room and then out to dinner or something else. We want to, in a perfect world, try to talk to that guest in person. Now, I mean in person on the telephone. If the guest doesn't answer, though, I would go ahead and leave a voicemail similar to what we would do for the welcome call itself. The call should be something such as this. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This is Dan from Guest Services. I'm just calling to welcome you yet again to our hotel and to verify your total satisfaction with your accommodations so far. Oh, fantastic. That's great to hear. Would I be able to offer any dinner recommendations, perhaps? No? Okay, well, we're here 24 hours a day should there be anything else we can help you with. Thanks again, and welcome. You can also use this time to tell them about any happenings in the area, concerts, dinner specials in the hotel restaurant, or entertainment. It's a great time to also offer some kind of personal suggestions. Maybe what's your favorite item in the hotel restaurant? Or if you don't have a hotel restaurant, what's your favorite item at a nearby restaurant? Or something such as that. Our guests love to hear our personal opinions and our personal thoughts, suggestions. Again, it continues, it just makes that connection stronger, that bond stronger with our guests. If the guest isn't rush sounding, they'll appreciate to know about these things. If it's getting later on in the evening and after dinner, though, these things might not be applicable at that time. So just like with the service recovery log, if you know the room has small children in it, it's best to not do any courtesy welcome calls after 8 p.m. If you know the room is only adult travelers, I would go until 9 p.m. with these calls as well. So these two logs are typically kept in the day's audit pack, or at some properties, or kept in a file with the front desk manager or general manager for future reference if needed. So we all know communications with our guests is one important piece to our success with guest satisfaction. A simple call and quick conversation can make all the difference when something has already gone wrong or to simply verify everything is great. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.